Hello, guys. It is McFlat, aka Jen. I am going to try to do an honest review of these BTS dolls. Now, that being said, I may sound a little sarcastic because this is my 5th attempt. I don't make a lot of videos. I don't like the sound of my voice. I'm having all kinds of issues with this, but I do know people had asked for this. Couple of things. I broke my tripod, so if the camera's unsteady, I'm sorry. And if my house is a mess, I'm sorry, it's cleaning day. If you catch glimpses of me, I look a mess because I'm in my cleaning outfit, so whatever. Story goes, I got these two early. So I've had these ones, I've been playing with them. They're amazing. I love them. These guys took forever to get to me. We'll go through them. And I was in the shower and realized that my package arrived. So I got out of the shower, opened them, and now we're doing this. So it's a whole thing. I was going to video the unboxing because people had asked, but it's hard, guys. They come in this big Target box. It's all taped up. Then the Target box is, and I took pictures, but the Target box is full of these boxes. And then you pull them out and they're in these boxes. And I'm sure people have seen pictures of what the boxes look like. They're, these things, they all have the same picture on the back. They have the clear front with their name on it. Quite a few of mine were scratched. So I'm glad that I'm playing with these because not collector boxes at all, even though they were in other boxes. Go figure that. The one good thing is this clear part peels off this back part very easily from the bottom. They're open at the bottom. I don't know why that's a thing, but you can reach your hand in there and touch their feet. Yeah, can you see? This is a huge box of stuff. They're all connected with multiple straps, ties. You have to be really careful cutting some of these because some of these were really tight to their outfits. Way to go, Mattel. And they all have the two tabs through the back of the head to hold them into the box. Mattel does this. I don't know why. I absolutely hate it. If you're collecting the doll, it's fine. If you're wanting to play with the doll, it's annoying and frustrating as hell. You have to be super careful cutting that tab or you're going to scalp the doll. Even if you manage not to scalp the doll, you still have that little tab, well, two of them, sticking out of the back of the head. So you have to find it and try to push it into the head. Why? Just go back to the plastic band around the forehead. We know you can because you have plastic bands around the legs, the feet, the arms, the hands, etc. And I just got a notification, so I'm sorry if my phone dinged. Okay. That said, going through here, like I said, I've had these. I've had Jimin and JK, and I have been playing with them. JK is the only one whose shirt is separate from the jacket. Missed opportunity, Mattel. I get that these are their concert music video outfits. They're supposed to be a little crazy, but this material is kind of that cheap plasticky stuff. It's not going to last a long time unless you keep the dolls climate controlled if you were to be collecting them. These are definitely not made to be collector edition dolls. They have marks. They have issues. These outfits would not, like I said, would not last forever in storage. I've recently pulled some Barbies out that were in outfits like this. This kind of material, and it was deteriorating. In one case, it even stained my doll's legs. Super annoying. What else? But, sorry, lost my train of thought. So, he's the only one that has a separate shirt. All of their pants are separate from the tops, so that's nice. You get the separate pants. They each have their shoes. They're kind of casual shoes, which is good because if you've seen my other posts, Ken doll shoes do not fit these guys. These guys have huge feet. We'll get into that. So, Ken doll clothes do fit. They're just a little loose on the waist and a little long in the arms. If you're playing with these dolls, the jackets make it very hard to move their arms around. They kind of catch in the joints. These guys are fully posable. They are articulated. You can turn their arms and hands around completely backwards. I don't know why you would want to, but you can. The only exception being with the way the body is molded, you cannot make these guys do the splits. Considering 3 of these guys can do the splits, that's kind of a bummer, but we'll let it slide. So that's the only thing you can't do. They cannot do the splits. So we have Jimin. Jimin's tie is off. I have it in a bag in my Barbie drawer because I didn't want to lose it. It does come completely separated. To undress him, you do have to undo the tie. Not gonna lie, my thirsty ass had a moment. So, but I will do a quick review of Jimin here for you. So Jimin's hair is a little crazy. Like I said, I still have to wash his hair. I've been playing with it. It's got that hair wax in it from Mattel. Very, very cute. Very obviously Jimin. The one thing Mattel nailed it on, and I will try to get him to focus, is the profiles. The profiles on each of these guys is absolutely gorgeous. And I don't care what anybody says, each one of these, to me, is identifiable as who they're supposed to be. So there's Jimin. We have JK. They do all have the exact same body. So they all have abs and muscle definition. They're all exactly the same height. So that's not, true to life. But again, these are play dolls, not collector dolls. Or, well, people could collect them, but they're not made to be a collectible. So here's JK. I like the shadowing they did around his eyes. They all have a little bit of makeup on, but it's not like too crazy. And again, with the, JK profile. So, I mean, we could have had the earrings on the guys, but yeah, for $20, I'll let it slide. And we have the questionable Tay everybody was worried about. I don't know what happened between concept and production, we'll say. They did fix this doll considerably between concept and production, and I'm glad they did, because if they didn't, I was going to. So, he has even more wax in his hair than any of the other dolls. Sorry, I'm trying to clear notifications so I can see what I'm doing. And I think they tried to style it to fix it. I mean, they did end up making it shorter. It's no longer the Mad Hatter hair. And they did give him dark roots with his hair, which is kind of cute and funny. So I'm hoping, I will keep you guys updated, but I'm hoping when I wash all of their hair that I can, fix this and make it a little bit more presentable. Playing with it with your hands just seems to make it worse. It doesn't melt that wax like it usually does. But it is identifiably Tay. And again, I mean, when you turn them to the side, you can really, really see it. I mean, see, that's just, So, and of course, the box does come labeled V. I do like his outfit the best, even though, again, I know it's the concert and music video outfits. I like his the best just because it's black pants. I can use that for other outfit styles. Again, shirt's connected. Dang it, Mattel. If you were going to give us outfits we couldn't really play with, you could have at least been releasing the other clothing line sooner. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Okay. And coming up, we have Hobie. Hobie has a few issues too. A few of the hairs are a little too long. Those will need trimmed. And again, hair wax, hair wax, hair wax. That's true on each of the dolls. And he also is losing like little pieces, so he definitely needs cleaned up. I was a little scared because when I pulled his container out of the box, he had a little piece on his forehead. I thought they messed up the paint job. I was going to be hella pissed. But the paint job is gorgeous, just like the other dolls. And again, he has that great profile. He's doing that little, like, annoyed smirk. So when they were posing for this, I don't know if he didn't like the thought of being a doll. But if you know Hobie, this is not, like, Hobie's smile. This is Hobie's, like, yeah, I have to be here. Again, jacket's connected. We have the pants. This Hobie doll does have a little mark on the stomach. It's hard to pick up with the camera. You can see it better in person right there. I'm going to pretend it's a freckle. I did lick my finger and rub it to see if it would come off. It won't. It's an imperfection in the mold. And yep, just right there. So we're going to pretend it's a freckle, but yes, I did lick Hobie. And there's a shot of that body style. They all have this. They all have pecs, abs, hamstrings, deltoids, shoulders, and there's those little hairs you can see that he's shedding. So he definitely needs a bath. I'm hoping I don't have to glue his hair. So, but there's Hobie. Da da da. Oh, and if I'm listing imperfections, I will say this one, JK, when they cut this, I'm getting Hobie hairs everywhere. Oh no. When they cut the body out, he's a little rough on the seams when they punched it out, but again, for $20, not enough to complain. Okay. So we did Hobie's, and okay. So we have Namjoon, our president. I'm doing these in no particular order, guys. It's literally whatever I set them up against the box. Again, jacket's connected, pants, and lots and lots of hair wax on this poor guy. I feel like it was his stylist's first day on the job, but definitely identifiable. And now I really have J-Hope hairs everywhere. What is going on with the Hobie doll? We've got the dimples, well, dimple. And if we turn the profile, there you go. So he's got a couple stray long hairs too. And same body style, so, you know. Oh, I'm hungry. Stomach's getting in on the video in action. There you go. Dun, dun, dun. And yes, you can even turn the feet completely around. Yeah, we'll get to the foot thing in a moment. Not really, this one was pretty clean. Like, not a whole lot of issues with him besides the hair wax. And we have Jin. Oh, Jin. Where to start with Jin? Jin definitely has the nicest hair. It still has some hair wax in it, but it's got the least amount. So we'll use him to show you. They actually put a lot of hair on these guys. Like, you see that? So there's quite a bit of hair on them. If you're, you know, crafty and you trust yourself, you could easily fix any of their hairstyles. This one, again, I had high hopes, guys, because it's a hoodie. Like, at least make it a sleeveless hoodie. You know, JK's got the sleeveless shirt. But no, it's attached. And what else did I find? Like, you can move the hood, but it's not attached at the back. And I don't know if I can do this one-handed. Bear with me. I don't want to pull it too hard. This seam right here, already out of the box, came undone. Like, I didn't cause this. It was like this. So, that's a bummer. But, same body. Ta-da! Ah, lost him. Okay. We're almost done, guys. Almost done. Why are there so many of you? Can you imagine if this was a $17 review or something stupid? That would take, like, days. Anyway. And I wouldn't have $17, but whatever. I'm only here for BTS. So, again, back on track. So there's Jin. And profile. I mean, I don't know what anybody else thinks. I think they're all identifiable as who they're supposed to be. So, I mean, granted, they're dolls. They're mass production dolls. They're not going to be carbon copies. But I think for the price point, they're very good quality, especially on the face where it matters. I mean, hair can be fixed, clothing can be changed. What I care about is the faces, and I love these guys' faces. I mean, the details in the eyes, the shadow. I mean, all of them, their lips are even glittery. Look at that. You see that? So, yay. And last but not least, if you know me, you know this is my dude. I mean, I'm OT7, but this is my bias. So, I had very, very, very high hopes for Suga. For our Mr. Min Yoongi. Again, he has a little bit more hair wax than Jin. I do have one little patchy area here. See that? It's like they missed a hole. Like the hole didn't get pressed. But as long as I keep his hair down, you're not going to see it. Lots and lots of hair. Lots of hair wax. Definitely needs a bath. There we go. Oh, it's hard for the camera to pick it up, but there's one of those tabs from holding it into the box. That's why that's annoying, Mattel. Stop that. Okay. And I'm going to have to hurry up. I'm hungry. So again, jacket attached to the shirt. We got a little bit of a string there. It is the same body style as the others. Does Yoongi still have abs? We have no idea. But Yoongi doll has abs. And then there's that gorgeous face. Just so calm. Hobie hair. So calm. I love looking at this, you guys. So gorgeous. Okay. Profile. And this one's body is very clean too. Again, they all have the exact same body mold. Hand size, foot size, body details is identical on every doll. Okay, that part's identical. The only thing that's different is the face and the hair, like from the neck up. Nope. Why do people always want to try to call me when I'm doing these things? Okay. Like I do a lot of videos. Anyway, I used to, but I don't anymore. So we got the casual shoes. The next thing I want to show you guys real quick, because this video is getting kind of long, and I'm not going to do it on my Yoongi doll because, well, it's Yoongi. So, we're going to set him over there. I'm still having a moment with my Yoongi doll, guys. I'm sorry. And my phone's sliding. I really wish I hadn't broke my tripod. Sorry. Okay. So let's go. You know what? I'm going to use one of these because I've been playing with them so they're not as stiff as these guys. So let's grab JK's. So we have these big feet. And, oh, excuse me while I adjust so I can show you this. Okay. So there's these big feet. They're all in casual shoes, which, like I said, is good. The shoes are really actually quite nice. They have a lot of molded detailing. Each one of them is a little different. So that's kind of cool. One of my shoes, I forget which one, does have a stain on the back. I don't know how it possibly got a stain when it's brand new, but whatever. So if you're artistic and you're wanting to play with these, you could definitely color in details, or you could leave them all white. All of them have white shoes. See that? They're all white. All white, all different styles. But they have these big feet. I'm going to try to do this while I'm videoing. The easiest way, you have to be careful taking shoes off these guys because they have the articulated ankle. This is true of any of the dolls with the articulated ankle. You just want to kind of like wiggle it back and forth. It's much easier to do with two hands. Oh, come on, JK. And you're going to want to be careful because you don't want to break the foot. You can break the ankle joint. I've done it on a doll in the past, back when I had all of my crazy Barbies. So there's the shoe. This is about 2 times the size of a Ken doll shoe. They all have the little slot in the back to make it easier to get it on. I'm hoping that will loosen up over time because it's very hard to get them on and off right now. And so these are the feet. Well, a foot. I'm not even going to try to take both off on camera. But as you can see, that ankle joint's fully articulated. You have a little bit of detailing on the toes. Like you can move the foot. They got an arch. If you're wanting to undress them because the pants are tight in the leg, you can bend the foot down. That's the farthest it extends, and then it's easier to slide the pant leg off over it. If you leave the foot like that, it's never going to happen. I know. I tried. So again, you want to be really careful taking the shoes on and off of these guys. And even like when you're putting the pants back on, you know, be aware of that ankle and foot joint. It can be a weak spot on these articulated dolls. Not can be, is. It is a weak spot on these articulated dolls. Too much pressure, you're going to break that. Same thing kind of with, it's not as big of an issue unless you're playing with them, but same thing with this wrist joint. Because it goes backwards, forwards, and can rotate. Oh my God, you broke your wrist. It can be a weak spot, so be careful, you know, when you're dressing and undressing your doll. And it does, you know. See that? Also, because they're fully articulated, you kind of have to stay aware of where their leg is at. You know what? Hang on. Let me pause this and undress him. I know y'all want to see it anyway. And I'm back. Okay. So, I just wanted to be able to use 2 hands to do that. I left the undershirt on because I wanted to show you. JK is the only one whose shirt is separate from his jacket. I'm not sure what Mattel's thinking on that was. They do use the really nice Velcro that tends to stick only to itself. So, there you go. And it is open only part way, so it doesn't slide completely off. So, minor pause. Okay, so this is what they all look like without the clothes on. Again, they all use the exact same body. They're only different from the neck up. So let's give them a turn around here. One neat detail is on their back. It's hard to see with my camera, but it is stamped copyright 2015 Mattel. The 2015 is a nice touch, an ode to BTS, and their head is stamped with copyright 2019 Mattel, which is, as we all know, the year they're actually made. You can see they did a very nice job adding details into the molded body. This is that back piece that prevents them from doing the splits. Okay. But as I was saying, you do have to be aware, especially when dressing and undressing, where these joints are. Because if you're just trying to, you know, move them around, these... I don't know why it's a thing, but their bottom legs, the bottom parts of their legs, lower legs, brain fart, Jen. I have a medical degree. Does turn almost completely around, and then if you tried to bend it, you would risk breaking that knee joint. So you do have to be careful and be aware of where things are at. Sometimes if things are out of alignment, they won't go back in very smoothly. I don't know if while playing with them, if that will loosen up, but some of these joints are a little stiff. And now that I have JK out, let's see if I can show you. Let's see if my camera will pick it up. A little bit of his seaming is rough. See that? They're, again, $20 price point, not anything I'm going to be super worried about. Now, if my $80 Barbie I have upstairs was like that, I'd be really pissed. But, again, $20 price point. And then I have not found out if this is supposed to be a serial number or not. All of the dolls are stamped with this. I haven't bought Barbie since I was like 20, so I don't know if this is a new thing Mattel is doing or what. But that's stamped, and then this is kind of paint stamped on there. Anybody else find it funny that there says made in China? Like, could we be made in Korea? Ha ha ha. Funny. Okay. Again, this allows you to see all of the joints. You can see the details on the feet, hands, arms, legs, identical in each doll. I'm not going to undress each doll and show you. It is exactly the same. Just the faces are different. So thank you, JK, for volunteering to be our model for that. Oh, there's those lovely stamped underwear that every single one of them is wearing. Sorry, gals. But, I mean, this is for kids. You can see the back of that knee joint. You can see why that would be. Why you'd have to be careful with that. Yeah. So it is fun that they're completely posable and articulated. You just have to be mindful and careful with it. So here's a shot of the hands. I don't know if the hands are generic or if they took like the hands from one of the members and the feet from one of the members. I don't know any of that information. I really don't care. So, are these dolls amazing? I think so. Do they have things that could have been better? Absolutely. But as a girl who has been through the days of New Kids on the Block dolls, which I still have my Joey McIntyre, and, you know, seen the One Direction dolls, even though I was not a One Directioner. I don't really like One Direction. Sorry. These dolls are amazing. I think Mattel did a great job making these dolls accessible to people who wanted to play with them, to people who want to collect them. My only issue is with Mattel in general, the tabs on the back of the head, the hair wax, using this plastic material. I don't like this plastic material. Stop making clothes with this. And the tabs in the back of the head. Just stop. And not being able to purchase other outfits for them until almost Christmas. Why? These are concert music video outfits. Of course we're going to want to put our dolls in something more comfortable, especially if we know anything about BTS. Oh, sorry, Jin's feet. Whee! So of course we want to dress them and play with them. So why do we not have clothes? At least have one set of outfits. Or, better yet, release the doll with the concert outfit and a play outfit. That way you could take the concert outfit off, you could save this if you really wanted to, and then you would be able to have them in a different outfit to play with. Because again, the Ken doll clothes kind of fit, but not great. They're going to have to be modified to fit these dolls. Am I okay with doing that? Yes. Does everybody have the skill to do that? Hell no. So, but hey, if you can sew, these are a great opportunity to make some money because we've got several months until we will have different clothes for these guys. And if you guys really want me to, since this is now going on a 30-minute video, sorry, was not intentional, I will give you an update of after they're bathed and washed and what happens with this hair wax. Sorry, Tay. So, or if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them for you. And I don't remember if I did it or not in this video, because again, this is multiple attempts, but this is what the front of the box looks like. Several of mine are scratched and damaged, so wouldn't be good collector quality boxes anyway. I'm glad that I'm playing with them. The backs of them are all the same. This background is really cute. I might try to find a way to reuse this in my dollhouse, which is not yet completed. Sorry, guys. The weather here has been horrible, and I have to be able to work outside to build it. But it does have their symbol, as well as the same picture on the back of all of them. So, might have to find a way to reuse that. And they all came in the big Target box, well, with the exception of Jimin and Shay that I got early, but they were packaged the same way. There was the big Target box, and in that were a bunch of these, little boxes. And then I thought I would have no way of knowing who they were, so I opened each one blindly. Again, sorry about my mess, it's cleaning day. And then I realized, if you don't want to be spoiled and you want to know, or if you don't mind it being spoiled and you want to know who's in each box, this little yellow sticker in tiny, tiny print tells you who's in there. Wah, wah, wah. I didn't know that. Oops. Until I was done. So, there you have it. We have BTS. Nope. Sorry. Naked JK. Well, not naked. He's got underwear. Maybe he's going for a swim. So, again, BTS. And I did pre-order these from Target. I decided to have them shipped to home because my schedule is crazy. I didn't know when I would have the opportunity to go to store to pick them up, but that's always a thing. And I'm glad I pre-ordered them because I've been seeing online that some stores have been out of one or two of them, or yeah, all kinds of issues with that. So I am glad that I did pre-order them. They did come directly from the distributor. It was funny that this box that I got later for some unknown reason was marked high priority. So thank you, Target. But all in all, very happy with my purchase. And well, my gift, I should say, because I'm spoiled and my boyfriend did buy all of these for me. So, yes, there you go. Again, if you have any questions about the dolls, or Mattel in general, from my limited knowledge of it, just feel free, ask away. Sorry for the long video.